This is a view of Las Vegas that very few people get to see, because not many tourists venture outside the casinos. But if they did, many would discover that Vegas is a beautiful city that looks amazing with its city lights. And that stunning view of the city was made possible by this lone mountain. Set on the fringe of the city, it shadows and overlooks Las Vegas's beauty. Lone Mountain is rather tiny when compared to its bigger brothers and sisters, but it still affords incredible views nonetheless. One gusty evening, I set out to take in the view of the Vegas city lights. It was a late afternoon when I arrived. The plan was to summit Lone Mountain just in time for the sunset so I could see the lights. There were so many routes to the summit, but I opted to stick to the well-beaten path. It wasn't too long before I found myself huffing up a steep incline. A third of the way up the mountain, I caught my first glimpse of the city. It looked like a sprawling suburbia. I still had quite a ways to go before I reached the summit. So without further delay, I made my way up to the top. Just about at the top, I took a few minutes to catch my breath and enjoy the view. The last part of the hike was the steepest, but I was emboldened knowing I was just about there. As I reached the top, the sun dipped behind the backdrop of the mountains. The light was fading fast and the cityscape was coming to life. The city lights were incredible. I stayed there until there was no more ambient light, and then I made my way back. Thankfully, I had the foresight to bring a flashlight. Otherwise, the trip back would have been a bit dodgy.